I remember it was my senior year of college at Appalachian State University, and it was one of my sociology classes that we had to watch this documentary about families crossing the border and all of the trials that they had to face. And I have never felt more traumatized, more empathetic, and really just informed. I felt so powerful just being informed about the true story. And this was just a slither of the stories of the people that we share space with in our communities. And this is the book Dreamers. And yes, let's talk about it. It is on the banned or challenged list in North Carolina. It's a story about a mom and a child essentially coming to America and finding their way. But one place they found solace, guess where it was? The library. The library has so many resources to help people in our community. It talks about when they eventually found the library, they didn't need to speak. They didn't need to know the language of the people around them. They just needed to trust. And when they trusted, they learned how to read. They learned how to write. They learned how to speak. All of the things that when they first arrived here, they couldn't. I believe that the purpose of this book is to not only share that bite-sized story of what it took to overcome coming to a different country, possibly undocumented. It talks about the act of actually becoming, the act of learning, the act of finding self. It talks about the act of finding your community and finding your spaces, your third spaces when you are otherwise being other. It ended on a note of one day will be something we have yet to imagine. As parents, we always want our kids to be better than we are. That only echoes that statement of I made this decision to bring my family here to live a better life, to be able to have more opportunities, to be able to dream of things that we could not have dreamed. When we are banning and challenging books like these, we are essentially saying that these stories do not matter. And these stories absolutely matter because they make up the communities that we exist in. While we may not share the exact story of all of our friends and all of our families and our colleagues, we can find similarities in everybody's story where we can find empathy, where we can relate. And that is exactly what this story is. And it is so important for our children who are sitting in classroom with people with different backgrounds and different stories, and also being little people who are essentially creating their own stories, to be exposed to stories that are not like them so that they can be more well-rounded. The last page of this book really stuck with me. It says, we are stories. We are two languages. We are lucha. We are resilient, and we are hope. These are words that are powerful, that are strong. And these are words that are being banned and challenged in North Carolina. And if what happened in Charlotte this weekend and what is currently happening in different cities across North Carolina is not proof enough that we need to be sharing these stories to amplify these voices in our communities and come together as a community and help our neighbors, I don't know what is more proof that these are the things that need to be done.